Last few days, I've been meditating a lot, and I experienced a swaying, rocking movements, involuntary movements while meditating. Especially in my head, and I don't know. It feels like an energy surfing around. Yeah.
Yet the energies is part of this. Yet when, from my experience, like I'm not a Kundalini teacher, so I don't really know about all this energy movements, and some people have lots of like really elaborate explanations of it, and you could look up Kundalini. That's the only one that I know directly talks about it, but I know in Buddhism they talk about it. And for me, when I was having my energetic awakening, and that's all I can really talk about because I don't really know too much of the other what other people say about it, and I think it's different for everyone, is there were lots of weird energetic experiences. So feeling like my head was on backwards, shaking, like uncontrollable laughter and crying that didn't feel like mine, like vertigo, like really strong vertigo, all these different experiences. But when I say that, I'm not saying that that's the same for you, because I don't know. I can't look inside of you. You know, if you feel like you need to go to the doctors, then go to the doctors. Like, don't take that as any medical prescription. Like, I don't know why it's happening for you. But for me, that happened, and the way that I dealt with it was that I just made it no big deal. And that's the way my teachers taught me, was that it's no big deal, and it just happened, and I didn't conceptualize it much. So these weird energetic experiences happened, and there wasn't so much of a conceptualization. But I wouldn't use that as an excuse if you fear that it might be something wrong with you physically, as not going to doctor. I would always recommend going to doctor. This is not me saying don't go to the doctor. Like, it's just my experience, and I notice for everyone else it's really different. So
Yeah, I see. I just you said that in order to release stress, I had a blockage on my throat, I guess, for several years, for many years, actually. And this couple of days, I've been doing throat meditation chakra, and I feel like it helped a lot.
yeah. So yeah, the body is amazing. It's all about energy in the body. So when you pay more attention to your body, if you have particular thoughts, so if you start thinking about disliking someone, your body energetically is contracting in particular ways. So if you dislike someone, you might say contract in your throat. So if you're having dinner and then suddenly there's dislike, and that will be towards, it will be about expression, that you haven't expressed yourself, or they're over expressing themselves. If you feel it in your solar plexus, then it's about maybe feeling out of control, or feeling put down by the person, or feeling meaningless in comparison to the person, feeling frustration, anger. So your body is like these traffic lights that are constantly going off, telling you and informing you what you're actually feeling about a situation. Your mind lies though. So your mind will say, I hate that person. That person's not a very nice person. But underneath what it might be is, say, vulnerability, which might be in the heart, or feeling out of control, which is in the solar plexus, or fear, which would be in your sacral chakra. And so getting to know your body, like meditating on these areas, firstly helps relax that area and shift the energy in that area, but also helps you understand what's happening to you in life, like what your body's actually saying. And the more you do this, the more then that you'll find your natural flow and your natural voice. So doing these meditations are amazing. And like so often when we go to therapy or when we go to ask for help, we're just working with the mind, whereas the body is like a holistic thing. Like the body is saying so much all the time in every moment, but we're often so overwhelmed by thoughts and what we're thinking that we pay no attention to what the body's actually saying. So doing all these types of things, bit by bit, you're going deeper and deeper into your unconscious, into your energy field, into your chakras. And it's like a seemingly like a progression through time. You learn more and more about yourself. These amazing things called humans, these bodies, this experience. It's amazing, but we ignore it by just thinking. We think that our thoughts are the king, like the superpower, whereas they're so limited.
Yeah. I think it's true. And I know I've been feeling a lot, such an ease after doing these meditations, focusing on throat. And I definitely feel that my throat is like open. Before, like for 6-7 years, I guess, I felt like something is stuck on my throat and it's hurting all the time. But now, I mean, in several days it's gone, and it's amazing.
What you might notice is that it comes back when you interact with people. So if you've been by yourself the last couple of days, because the throat is very much about communication, so it might trigger you. So it's just becoming really conscious of what is the trigger, what triggers that throat into contracting. And it's often about being able to speak, communicate what you want, knowing what you want, being able to express it, feeling heard, feeling that the other person is hearing you, listening to you. So it's just noticing that.
Yeah, that's actually true. And I feel like I always try to please other people. It's like really important to me what they think about me. And I mean, all my life, I guess I'm just programmed this way. And it's actually interesting to undo this programming.
Yeah. The programming is so deep, so it starts like your main set of programming is between the age of 1 and 3, and then 3 to 6, and this is your main part of your programming. So it's so deep. And I think it's a really important work to do, and it's really amazing exploration, but don't get the idea that the end of programming will equal my happiness. Your freedom, what you're truly looking for, is that which is watching you unprogram yourself.
But these several days, I had a thought that if I will be doing these meditations and opening up my chakras, that is enough. Not enlightenment, but this.
Yeah.
It's so much. I feel myself so much lighter, and it feels like truly happiness.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. And you see that as the person becomes more balanced, then something else is more likely to be revealed because there's less seeking. When you're suffering loads, there's loads of seeking. As you become more balanced, then the seeking begins to disappear. And as the seeking begins to disappear, then there's something else there that's like really obvious. But that's really beautiful.
Thank you so much, Lisa.
Yeah,
I
thanks,
really
Sarah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah, lots of love. Bye.